season off a little rough and kind of won 3 straight now. What would it mean to go in there and, get a win for your confidence as a team?
It definitely would mean a lot. I mean, just winning on the road in general, is very hard. So to do it in any Big Ten arena will be, we really want that. But especially at Michigan State, which is our rival, I feel like that give us a lot of confidence. Even though we are gaining momentum, I feel like as the season goes on.
Feel free to keep going, guys. Andrew Kong, please go.
Hey, Terrance. I know, chemistry and figuring out roles on this team was, a process early on with some new faces and stuff like that. I guess, where are you guys at in figuring out, okay, this is what I can do on this night and this is what this guy can do and playing together and things like that?
Yeah, as the season goes on, we're just getting even more chemistry together. We're each finding our roles and, we're trying to do it to the best of our ability. The rotations are becoming more solid as the season goes on too. I think that helps a lot. So, we all just coming together, playing as one.
Thanks.
Move over to Clayton Safey from the Wolverine.
Yeah, Terrance, can you take us through your 3 you had late in the last game, and then just your confidence in your shot? I mean, you're shooting a really good percentage. Obviously, that was something you worked on over the offseason.
Yeah, so when I think Hunter fouled out, I just came in, and I knew with the lineup we had, some of the shooting was going to be open because they were sagging in the paint on Musa because we were feeding it in. So, DJ passed him in the first one. I should have took that one, but I didn't. Second guess that one, so I passed it back. But it came back to me, and I was like, he's sagging off even more. So I had to shoot it because I was confident, with my 3-pointer. But I know I've been working on it, so I feel like I've been confident. I'm gonna continue to shoot it.
We'll move over to Jennifer Hammond with Fox 2 Television. Jennifer, you're muted.
I turned on my video and not my audio. Sorry, I've done this before. Hi, Terrance. Thanks for taking the time. I'm curious to know how you feel like you guys have grown from the adversity your coach was talking about, that there's been a lot that you guys have been through. How has it brought you guys not only together as a team, but kind of taught you to fight through things that are beyond your control?
Yeah, so early in the season, we had some of the same moments we had versus Northwestern, but I feel like we weren't together and connected as one. But, as the season goes on and, you learn from losses. I think that's the biggest thing that we did. We learned from our losses and we learned how we need to get over, how we're going to get over that hump next time it comes around. So I think Northwestern was a great example of how, we figured we were down 7. We figured out how to get over that hump that we usually face during those tight games that, other teams go on runs. So I feel like, just learning from losses and, just keep gaining, knowledge of how we're going to come together and play.
Can I just ask a quick follow-up? What is it about this Michigan State game? I mean, is there more to it because it is the in-state rival?
It's just a big rival in general. I feel like, when you go to either Michigan or Michigan State, you just embrace the rivalry. I'm not even from here, but I just embraced it as I came. And I know it's a big part of this program to beat Michigan State. So, we just got to go out there with energy at Breslin, play our hardest and, stay together.
We'll move over to Alejandro with Michigan Insider.
My question actually follows that exactly. I mean, as a kid who's not from the Midwest, at what point in your Michigan career does the weight of the rivalry sink in? Is it the first game? Is it in practice? Is it being recruited? When do you really feel that rivalry?
For me, I really felt it probably last year when we did a 2-day prep for Michigan State. That's when it really hit me like, we really locked in. I know some of our coaches played at Michigan and, they were talking on their experiences of playing like Jawan and Chris Hunter, Jaron. They talked about their experiences and how, we both hate each other. So, as a player from Michigan and I hear those stories, it makes me want to go out there and play hard for them and for my brothers just in general. So, I kind of embraced it. It hit me probably, like I said, the 2-day prep last year before we played them.
We'll stay with the Michigan Insider with Zach Shaw.
Hey, Terrance. Juwan talked a couple times about the crowd. I'm just curious. I mean, none of the freshmen or sophomores have played in front of the Breslin Center crowd. What has been said about what to expect on Saturday?
Just a loud environment. I think they're gonna do a whiteout. I'm assuming so. Just seeing a sea of white. I guess the energy in the building is going to be high because it's a rivalry game. That's really all I would say, really. We just got to stay connected, you know, because it does get loud in there when they go on runs or just in general. So, you know, just got to stay connected, you know, yell out calls and stuff like that.
We'll move over to Michael Cohen from the Free Press.
Hey, Terrance, we've seen some games where you've come off the bench just a couple minutes into the game, and then some others where you've come in later in the half. And I was just curious, during the games where you don't get in for the first couple of minutes, what are the things you watch to try and learn about the game or the tempo or the physicality so that when you do go in, you feel like you can jump right into the flow?
Yeah, you just said it. You know, I just spectate, you know, at what's going on, what I need to bring off the bench, whether it's physicality, whether it's rebounding, defensive, whether it's offense, like shooting, creating, stuff like that. You know, I just sit there and watch and observe, and I just stay ready for when Juwan calls my name, I could come in and produce however I need to and whatever I need to do to bring that energy off the bench.
Thank you.
Got time for some more? Does anybody have anything else?